First of all, what we have to be clear is there is a point that .NET is not a programming language. We will be calling as .NET is a framework. Okay, .NET is a framework. With the help of a .NET, what we can do is we can develop applications and we can also run the applications. Okay, .NET stands for Network Enabled Technologies, and it's one of the technology from Microsoft which helps you to develop any kind of applications like console applications, Windows applications, web applications, mobile applications, etc. I repeat, .NET allows us to develop any kind of software like Windows applications, web applications, mobile applications, etc. Okay, and first of all, what is a framework? Generally, a framework is a software infrastructure for every application development, or for every functionality you need to have something called as a ready-made infrastructure, and that infrastructure we will be calling as software infrastructure. Generally, software infrastructures allows you to simplify application development, right? So .NET is a framework, whereas a framework will be called as software infrastructure. Okay, it is used to develop the software applications. Without .NET framework, we cannot do any applications. I repeat, .NET framework is a software infrastructure. Okay, use it to develop the applications, debug the applications, etc. All right. Why do we need a framework? Framework will help you to creating the foundation of the application. Once a framework is installed in your computer, you can continue the application development instead of developing from the scratch. I'll give you some example here, you'll be more clear. Let's say when a client approaches to you, okay, to develop an application or irrespective of anything. So generally client will approach to an experienced person. Let's say here, when a client, okay, approaches to you, okay, with a requirement. So here, generally when you talk about any advanced applications or something, clients will look only for the experienced people. Now let's say I'm a person related to a software company. When a client approaches to me, what I'll do is a client will come here with requirement. Now with requirement, let's say I'm giving you two options to the client. Let's say option 1, okay, and option 2. Okay, what are this option 1 and option 2? Let's say when a client requirement, he want to construct a building. Okay, client want to construct a building. Let's say this is the requirement. Now here I'm telling you that, giving you two options. One is, okay, we can construct from the scratch. So this is the first option. Okay, and here second option is, okay, we can use ready-made infrastructure, ready-made foundation. And here I'm giving you some conditions. When you talk about we can construct, okay, it's a time-taking process. Time-taking process. Okay, huge investment. Okay, huge manpower. Like such kind of things are there. When it comes to this style, I'm telling you that we can use a ready-made foundation. Okay, immediately we can start. Okay, less investment. Okay, less manpower. And here I'm telling you that guarantee. Okay, by company support, technology support. Guarantee by technology support. Okay, if you have these kind of options with you, okay, obviously a client will choose the first one. Okay, a client will choose the first one. Why a client will choose this first one, or else why an architect will give you this requirement? Why? Because architect, in the sense, he's an experienced and he's having same kind of things ready to use. So this is what exactly called as selectable. So how it is going to be working? This is called as framework. What it is? Framework. So framework is a ready-made infrastructure, or you can say ready-made software infrastructure. We can start the work immediately with a less investment, less manpower, guarantee by company, okay, full technical support, okay, support, okay, full maintenance support, such kind of things are there. This is what exactly called as framework. So framework is a software infrastructure. Hopefully it's here that these days if anybody want to do anything, we have to do it from not do it from the scratch, we have to use it ready made. Okay, that is what exactly called as a framework. Hope you understand what is a framework. Framework is a software infrastructure used to develop the applications, run the applications, debug the applications, anything. Why do we need a framework? Framework help you to create the foundation of the, creating the application instead of creating from the scratch. Once a framework is installed in your machine, we can continue the application development instead of developing from the scratch. Right? I repeat. So here every language has their own frameworks. Let's say what are the different technologies are available in the industry. Let's say there are different technologies, Java, okay, .NET, PHP, etc. So every language has their own frameworks. I repeat, okay, every technology has their own frameworks. Why? Because these days it's mandatory to develop the applications. I repeat, Java, .NET, PHP, etc. Everything is okay developed with the help of the frameworks. Everything has a Java has their own framework. CLR has, .NET has their own framework. PHP has their own framework, and other languages. Hope you understand. Let's coming to what is a .NET framework. Why do we need a .NET framework? Very simple. .NET framework is a framework from Microsoft. The first point you need to remember, it's a powered by Microsoft and very compatible with Microsoft Windows operating systems, and it's native to the Windows. Use it to develop, okay, create, run applications targeted to .NET technologies. .NET framework can be considered as platform where multiple technologies can work together, okay, and it's a framework from Microsoft, okay, freely downloaded, okay, applications installed in your computer will work with .NET very easily. Right now in the industry, more than 50-60% of the clients are demanding their application development with framework .NET. Okay, let's say why do we need .NET? As I said you that there are many technologies in the industry, right? Why do we need to go for .NET? What is the advantage of a .NET? Okay, see here. If anybody asks a question that why do we need to go for a .NET? We have some concepts called as features. Let's understand features of .NET. Okay, features of .NET. So why you want to go for a .NET? Very simple. See, I'll be giving you some features here. Let's say I'm giving you some features. Feature 1. Okay, there are 5 points. I'll tell you why do we need to go for the .NET. Okay, what is the first point? Let's see here, when you work with any programming language like Java, okay, C++, etc., you need to know about a particular language. Such kind of conditions are there. While working with the .NET, such kind of conditions are not there. So what are the features of .NET? The first feature. What is the first feature of .NET? Okay, so here, first feature of .NET is multiple language support. What it is? Multiple language support. What do you mean by this multiple language support? Very simple. See here, in order to work with .NET, okay, you can use any language which you know. I repeat, what are the language you know, you can use. That is what exactly called as a multiple language. .NET will not insist you to use a particular language. I repeat, .NET will not demand you to use a particular language. Okay, you can use multiple language support. I repeat, okay, more than 50 languages are available in the industry, okay, to develop applications targeted to .NET technologies. I repeat, more than 50 languages are there, okay, to develop applications targeted to .NET. Example, we have C Sharp, we'll be calling it C Sharp.NET. Let's say VB.NET, VC++.NET, G Sharp.NET, etc. There are many things are there. Apart from this, there are something called as a plugins, PHP.NET, which we have, okay, Cobalt.NET, okay, etc. We have different plugins also. That is the first feature, multiple language support. Second one is language interoperability. What do you mean by language interoperability? We can say, in order to work with .NET, you need not use our entire code into one language. You can use any code. Example, some part of the code you can use C Sharp, some part of the code you can use VB.NET, VC++.NET, G Sharp, etc. I repeat, language interoperability refers to you can develop a component, okay, using one language, and you can develop another component using another language which can be communicated. I repeat, a component generated using one language, say C Sharp.NET, can be communicated with a component generated using another language like VB.NET. There is no rule that entire project should contain a C Sharp or VB or something. You can use any language. These are the two unique features provided by the .NET, which makes your .NET development very easy. Right? Let's say there are two teams working for my application development. Team 1, let's say it is in USA. Team T, it is in UK. Now my question is, Team A working with C Sharp, Team B is working with VB. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely it is possible. There is no rule that everybody should work with the same technology, same language. They can use any language what they are familiar. Coming to the third feature, powerful framework. .NET is a powerful framework with many features and technology support, okay, which will be upgraded continuously as per the requirement. So you can understand that you can rely the .NET where a framework is very powerful. Framework is nothing but an infrastructure. The infrastructure is very powerful. If the infrastructure is powerful, we can do application development easily. Coming to the fourth feature, hundreds of ready-made libraries. What it means? In order to work with .NET provided there are a lot of ready-made files, ready-made library files, which makes your application development very comfortable. Like you want to communicate to file, documents are there, libraries are there. Want to communicate with the database, libraries are there. Okay, many things are there. You have a lot of files are there, a lot of DLLs are there. With the help of that one, you can make your application development very faster. You can communicate to other devices, other files, other databases. Okay, you can do a lot of things. There are thousands of ready-made libraries out there. And next one, in order to develop the .NET application, .NET also provided an application development software called Visual Studio. This software is called as Intelligent Application Development Software. What it is? Intelligent Application Development Software. Okay, which makes application development very easy with its unique features. There are a lot of features like auto generation of code will be automatically generated, errors will be automatically finded, auto completion of code is there, intelligence is there, IntelliType is there, IntelliTrace is there. There are hundreds of facilities are there. With the help of these hundreds of facilities in Visual Studio along with the features of .NET, the .NET is very powerful. Today, without .NET, we cannot imagine any software company or a software application. See, not only the reliable application here, the application development is very powerful, very easy comparing to other languages like Java, such as other languages. .NET is very easy to learn, very easy to implement. Visual Studio. In order to work with .NET, what software is required for you? You need to have a software called as a Visual Studio. So Visual Studio, okay, the software is called as Visual Studio. Okay, right. Visual Studio. Okay, this software is very costly, but practice purpose, you can use this software as a trial period. There are trial version software. There are two different softwares are available for trial version, Express Edition as well as Ultimate Edition. If you install Express Edition, it is free for 30 working days, 30 days, and Ultimate Edition works for 90 days. So you can install what software you want to use. In order to work with the .NET, you can use either Express Edition or Ultimate Edition. And what are the different framework versions are there? Let's say, in case if you work with Visual Studio 2013, the framework will be 4.5.1. Visual Studio 2012, the framework will be 4.5. Visual Studio 2012, the framework will be 4.5, 10, 4.0 like this. There are different frameworks are there. If you install a Visual Studio, automatically framework gets installed in your computer. I repeat, the softwares related to Visual Studio can be downloaded in internet for free of cost, either with the Ultimate or Express Edition. In case if you install a framework, a software, a respective frameworks will be automatically added, right? As respective softwares will be automatically added, right? Let's see. Coming to the next one. So the frameworks again available in two different ways here. One is for developing application, another one is for deploying application. I repeat, in order to work with a .NET framework, there are frameworks that are classified into development framework and deployment framework. Development framework used to develop the applications, okay, run the applications, debug the applications. I repeat, use it for application development, okay, or application debugging. Deployment framework is used for running the application, and this framework will comes with free with the Visual Studio. When you install a Visual Studio, development framework will automatically comes, but deployment framework you have to download from the same one, okay, and it contains these are the components. You will be understanding these components in a bit. What a .NET framework contains generally. Every .NET framework, okay, contains some components like CLR, DCL, FCL, okay, programming languages, etc. I repeat, here. In case if you have a framework installed in your computer, these are the following controls will come. First of all, respective class libraries will come, okay, and there is a runtime called as a CLR, Common Language Runtime. In case if you know Java, it is similar to JVM. I repeat, CLR is similar to JVM. This is available, right? And next one, if you install a development version, you'll be getting the CLR, respective libraries, and programming language also for the application development. In case, one second, guys. One second. Right. In case if you install development version, you'll be getting the programming language like VB.NET, VC++, etc. Okay, in case if you install the deployment framework, you will not get this. Okay, this is available for application development, and these two are available only for the deployment. And next one, what kind of applications are allowed to develop using .NET? There are many type of applications here. We are going to be discussing some of them. Let's say console applications are allowed. You can develop a console application, okay, you can develop Windows application, okay, you can develop the class libraries, etc. I repeat, you can have different application developments, console applications, Windows applications, web applications, okay, Windows services, web services, etc. All these are the applications allowed to develop with the help of the I repeat, using .NET we can develop the console applications, Windows applications, class libraries, Windows services, websites, web applications, web services, mobile applications, etc. Anything, irrespective of anything, today's requirement, whatever you want to do, you can develop with the help of the .NET. I repeat, any software. And next one, what softwares are required and what we can do. For example, I suggest you to install Visual Studio 2013. If you install a Visual Studio 2013, you have different versions out there. I repeat, if you install a Visual Studio 2013, you'll be getting a .NET Framework 4.5.1. Okay, it's the latest, not a beta, fully version. And here the software link is this one, Visual Studio 2013 Express Edition for desktop. I repeat, in case if you install this software, you type this one in the Google, you'll be getting the software, and I'll give you the link also. If you install this software, you can develop the console application, Windows application, class libraries, Windows services. I repeat, you can develop the console applications, Windows applications, class libraries, and Windows services. If you install this software, Visual Studio 2013 for desktop in the sense, console and Windows applications, Express for web in the sense, we'll be able to develop the web applications, websites, etc. So for Windows apps also can be developed here. You have to install the Windows, but it's not related to us, and that's the reason I not bolded. And SQL Server also available for Express Edition, free to download. In order to communicate with SQL Server, we have to install the SQL Server. That is also available for free. Last one is Xamarin. Xamarin is one of the third-party software which allows you to develop an application for Android, iOS, etc. We were not related to that one, but an information wise, good to know. And software links. In case if you want to install the software, here the softwares are available in Visual Studio, free to download. Okay, Express editions are 30 days free to download, Ultimate editions are 90 days free to download. By simply click on this link, you land on that page, just click on that software download, it gets automatically added in your system. I recommend you to install this software immediately. This software you can install after 10-15 days, right? And SQL Server You can install whenever you want, right? Hope you guys are clear. Let's coming to .NET. What type of softwares are allowed to create in a .NET? Very simple. .NET is specially designed to develop application software for business purpose. I repeat, .NET is not suggested to develop the application softwares for operating systems or low level. .NET allows us to develop the application development software for business purposes. I repeat, for business purpose, you can develop the application software using .NET. Okay, and it is recommended not to develop the application for the software for the low level. Okay, and next one. .NET, like other programming languages, .NET is platform independent? No, it's not fully independent, it's partially independent. Why? .NET is specially designed to work in all versions of Windows operating systems. I repeat, .NET specially designed to work in all Windows operating system. It's not designed for Linux or Unix. That's the reason you'll be calling it a partially independent. But what happens, third party people came to the picture and they formed a software called as a mono CLR. If you install a mono CLR, .NET works in Unix and Linux operating system. What I mean to say is, using mono, you can develop the applications for Unix and Linux also, right? So that's the reason we are calling this one as a platform independent. I mean, partially platform independent. One of the interview questions, right, guys? Guys, I'll give you one more minute of time. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'll continue before that. Let's coming to the next one. How a .NET, right? How a .NET program gets executed? Very simple. Do remember, .NET program executed two times, compiled two times. First of all, programming language to be converted into .NET understandable code, and that code we will be calling as a IL code. I repeat, whether you use a VB.NET or VC++.NET or C Sharp.NET, etc., you have to use a programming language to develop application. That language will take their own compiler and it converts the IL code. IL stands for intermediate language code. Okay, so from that IL to native code is conversion. So conversion 1 and 2. Using these two conversions, you can develop the .NET applications. I repeat here. How the .NET program gets compiled. First of all, you have to use any programming language. I repeat, you have to use any programming language. So the programming language, whether you use a VB.NET or VC++ or C Sharp, what happens, they have their own compilers. I repeat, C Sharp uses the CSC, VB.NET uses the VBC. Okay, with the help of this compiler, okay, you are going to be generating the IL code. IL code will be understandable code for the .NET. I repeat, using C Sharp or CSC, IL code gets generated. From IL, it will take the support of JIT, just-in-time compiler, then a native code. It's nothing but an operating system understandable code gets generated. So this is the way how your .NET applications are processed. Okay, let's say, what are these points I clearly mentioned? What are the IL? IL stands for intermediate language. IL stands for intermediate language. It's an input language understood by .NET. .NET understand only IL. Okay, IL can be also called as a CIL and MSIL. Why? Because many of the places you may heard about CIL and MSIL. Both are same. CIL stands for Common Intermediate Language. MSIL stands for Microsoft Intermediate Language. Okay, an application built in .NET will generate IL. Okay, next one. What is a JIT compiler? JIT compiler converts the IL to this IL to native. Right? And what is native code? Operating system understandable code is called as a native code. Right? And finally, who is going to be taking over all of these things? That will be called as a CLR. Who's taking all these things? CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. What is CLR? Common Language Runtime. Actually, it is an RT. Okay, RT stands for runtime for application execution. Okay, it is an RT for application execution. With the help of this RT, we can develop. Okay, you can say CLR is the heart of, or you can say .NET framework, which help you to develop the applications, debug the applications, run the applications, etc. This is the small introduction related to .NET. And coming to our application development, what are we going to be learning in this duration? So, first of all, we'll be learning the following things. We'll be developing the console applications to know the subject. I repeat, we're going to be learning the console applications to develop this application. Okay, first of all, console applications. So we are learning the console application, okay, using C Sharp. Then we'll be learning web application called here. First we can say C Sharp programming. Oops, using C Sharp. Okay, web application using ASP.NET. Okay, web application using ASP.NET. Database concepts using SQL Server and ADO.NET. Interact with the database, and we'll also see some basic concepts of HTML. We'll see HTML concepts over here. Alright, and we'll also see working with XML file, JSON files. Okay, working with Ajax web services. Okay, MVC.NET concepts. Okay, this is the main thing related to your subject, and we'll go with the overview of WCF services, Web API services. Okay, and we'll see the WPF concepts. So guys, this is our subject, and it will take approximately 45 days to 50 days based on your understanding levels and the practice. Daily I'll be giving you sample. Okay guys, so this is about our current program. Now guys can unmute and ask me any questions you have. Mr. Suhas, please tell me what is your doubt. As per the industry requirement, we are going to be learning each and everything, right? So that is.